Hey, this is Barry, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and take the next step to getting to the point where we can go ahead and start sending campaigns. And we're almost there, so we're just going to go ahead and come on over to the audience section, click on it. We're going to come down to contacts, and from contacts, we'll go ahead and start with Twitter. Once we click on that, over on the right-hand side, you're going to go ahead and click on the link over here, the little drop down, and select the account you want to work with. Remember, you can bring in as many accounts for each of the different networks that you want. In this case, I just have one. Give it a second. It's going to load up your leads that you have within that particular account. Now, what we need to do, this is very, very important. So please, please, please make sure you pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. We do not want to get any of our social network accounts banned, which means we have to stay within sending limits for each of these social platforms. Okay. So Twitter allows for up to 1,000 messages in a day. Okay. That's 1,000 messages in a day. Now, in my case, I have more than 1,000 followers on the particular account that I work with. There's 2,379. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to break my list up into my followers into a group of lists. Okay. So that way I can send a campaign out to, in my case, I would have three lists, one that's 1,000, one that's 1,000, one that's 379. So I'll send a campaign one day to the first list and send a campaign the next day to the next list. And then the third day, send one to the following list. Okay. So in order to do that, we come up here and we're going to go ahead and select in the drop down 100. Okay. Now, at the time of this video, there's 100. By the time you get to this, there may be an option for 1,000. If there is for Twitter, that'll make it easier. But we're just going to go with 100. This is 100 per page. Okay. So now there should be 100 people down the page. Right. Now, what I'm going to do from there is I'm going to come up to the top and I'm going to go ahead and select all on this page. Okay. So just come out here and check there. And once that's checked, you'll see they all turn blue. There's a check mark next to them. Okay. So there's 100. And I'm just going to come down to the bottom here and go to page 2. I'm going to come back up to the top here and go ahead and select all and then carry on through however many people I want to put in that group. Okay. So let's just say I want to make the groups 200 people. Okay. Or 300 or 400, but for the sake of saving some time in this video, I'm just going to do 200. Okay. So we should have those 100 there. And if we come back to page 1, they're all still selected. Okay. So there's 200 people I'm going to put into a list and I can name this list whatever I want. We're going to come over to the right hand side and it says create list. Okay. So I will say, click the create list. Come up here. I just name it one Twitter. Okay. That's just what I'm calling it. You can call it whatever you want. All right. Does not matter. But once I've done that, I create. Now I've got that list is now complete. And you can see that I have one Twitter right here as a group. All right. And it has 200 people in it. Over here on the right-hand side, you can see that. Okay. Very simple. So now what I'll do is I'm going to go back and I'll show you how we're going to do this in Facebook and Instagram. And I'll come back and show you how we're going to be able to direct message them from there. All right. So coming back over to audience, back down to contacts, we're going to drop down to, we'll do Instagram first. It works exactly the same way. Go over to the right-hand side, select the account you want to work with, give it a second to load up. In this particular account, I only have 21 people that are following me in this particular Instagram account. All right. So I can send about 80 is the safe number in Instagram direct messages. Again, you do not want to get your accounts banned. So please do not, just because you can select more people or put more people on a list, that doesn't mean it's the best thing to do. Okay. So I'm going to put 50 in a group here. Go ahead and get the select. And once they're selected there, I've got 50. Same thing. Go ahead and create a list. I'm just going to do one, and I'll just do Insta G. Go ahead and create. All right. And now it's going to reload, and you'll see that I have one that's called one Insta-G. I've got one that's Insta-G here. That both of them have 21. Okay. And then I have a fishing one here that has like 9 in it. Okay. So that just shows you how you can break it up. All right. So you're going to see your list of people here. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and come back to audience one more time. For Facebook, we're going to go to contacts. We're going to go to Facebook contacts. And we're going to go, in this case, choose the page that we want to work with. So if I go to used 4x, let's go to 4x4 junction, proceed. And now it's going to load up those contacts from that page. Again, these are people who have messaged 4x4 junction in the past. You'll see them here. 150 is the sending limit on Facebook. So do not push that in any way. I would recommend, if nothing else, just do 100. Stay on the safe side. Go ahead. That's going to give you a list of 100 down the page. Go ahead, and from there, go ahead and get them all selected. Okay, they're all checked. And same thing as we did before, create page. Come up here. I'm just going to go and do a one again. Same way. This is being a little tricky on where it's wanting to click. Come on. All right. Well, it's giving me a little trouble here for some reason as far as clicking. But when I'm recording, I have a little trouble with the mouse working where it's supposed to. All right. There we go. One, and then we'll just do one face. And I'm going to do 4x4J. So I know what group this is with. Okay. So I know it's Facebook, and I know it's 4x4 junction. Create. And there, my list is created successfully. Okay. That's all you need to do. So it may take you, depending on how many contacts you brought into the system, it may take you a little while to break everybody into groups, but it's a one and done situation. Once it's done, you don't have to do it again. And you will be, from this point forward, ready to go ahead and start marketing out to these people and creating some really cool campaigns that we're going to get into in the following videos. So with that, we're going to wrap this one up. We will see you in the next one.